What's up, guys? Welcome back to Consomania. This is iPlunks, and today we're going to go a little bit different here. So this is obviously, as you can see, my Wii U. Now this is my second Wii U. My actual Wii U is right there, and this is the backup. So the reason why I bought a second Wii U is because I love to play retro games more so than modern games. So the Wii I had before and I modded it, but I also felt missed because I wanted to play Wii U games. I have a ton of Wii U games in my box there, if you can see. Um, but yeah, I don't. I want to preserve the actual unit. So the games, the disc, the actual unit, I want to preserve the gamepad. I just wanted to make sure that the original one that I got wasn't gonna be damaged at any point. So as you can see, Wii U gamepad, the Wii U, along with two controllers, but I hacked it with the Haxchi using a 32 gig. Let's say reverb. Wow. With a 32 gig card that has everything from Game Boy, NES, all the way up to the Wii and Wii U. And all my Wii U games are stacked or installed on here. All my yeah, there's no GameCube on here, just the Wii U games are on here. It's almost full. I just wanted to back up all the games I got, which I do have. And on the SD card, that's where you have like the Game Boy, NES, Genesis, Sega Game Gear, Super Nintendo, um, MAMES, MAME. I guess it's MAME, Neo Geo, and N64. So we're gonna hop onto the computer and then we're gonna see what exactly is on here. All right, guys. So this is the software side of the Wii U, and as you can see, there's no disc involved because I won't be using physical media on this. That's what I have my actual Wii U for. Netflix, I'm not going to use. YouTube, not going to use. Haxchi. This is what you got to use in order to hack your Wii U. Sorry. Now, this is not going to be a video about how to mod your Wii U. There's about 100 different ways you can mod your Wii U that can be found on YouTube or on Reddit or however way you want to get it. There's a different bunch of ways you can do it. I'm not going to be the one to tell you how to do it. I'm just going to tell you that it's a good idea to mod your Wii. In this version, I use Haxchi. Let me get my controller going. I will provide a link at the bottom of the YouTube site that I kind of piggybacked off of how I got Haxchi on here, and also I'm going to provide a link to show you the compatibility into like different ROMs, like let's say PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64, and MAME ROMs. So the first thing you got to do for to run Homebrew, before I get into that, these are the different games I was able to download onto. I believe it's 360 or 80 gig hard drive I have. Of course, you have Mario Party or Mario Party is on here, obviously, but Mario and Sonic Olympics. I'm not going to list them all because, as you can see, they're all here. All with the latest updates, all with the DLC complete games. I'll provide a link at the bottom also in regards to which YouTube channel I actually got this from. I'm not going to take any credits for this. The only credit I'm going to take is that I was able to get a second Wii U and I was able to mod it and put the games on there that I actually want to play. So these are the different Wii U games. Of course, there are a lot more Wii U games out there. These are only specific to the games that I want to play and will play on a continuous basis. So one of my recommendations is that if you are going to be modding your Wii, mod it the way how you want it. Just don't put 200 games on there from the Wii U, 1,000 games from the Wii library, Super Nintendo. Play whatever you want to play that you're going to be playing on a not a day-to-day basis, but a week-to-week basis, on a month-to-month basis. Just don't put it on there just because, you get a lot more satisfaction out of that. I got some virtual console games. Reason why I got these ones is, again, I got the shooter gun so I can play games like Hogan's Alley and Wild Gunman. I don't have Nintendo DS ROMs on here. I was thinking of doing it, but I'm not really a big fan of the Nintendo DS, so that's why I got these virtual consoles, because I love Zelda. I've always wanted to play Mario and Luigi Trapped in Time. I never played Mario Galaxy 2, and again, some more virtual consoles from different platforms and such. So, in order to play some of the homebrew games, RetroArch, N64, and the PlayStation, with the Haxchi, at least for the one that I downloaded, this is the one where you gotta buy a game from the eShop. I believe it's a DS game that you can buy. It was like $10, so it wasn't really anything to me. All right, so I had to edit this part in because I did not remember what I needed to do for emulators like the N64, the PlayStation, and I believe maybe the what's that thing called? RetroArch. I've been clicking on Mocha to get those emulators to work, but that's not necessarily what you need to use in order to get it to work. Well, to get it to work properly. I did a test run and it was very choppy. The audio was horrible. What you need to do is see where it says sign underscore C2W underscore patcher. You tap on that and then tap on load. This will enable the overclocking for the PlayStation and N64 emulator along with the RetroArch. Because again, I was doing 2 videos about the PlayStation and the N64 emulator, and for whatever reason, I was not getting the results I needed. So what we're gonna do right now is we are gonna go. Oh, sorry. We're gonna go into the N64. And we're going to click on yes. Now, with an emulator with this emulator, one thing I did find out is that you can't really have two. Yeah, so this project is pretty much for myself, so I don't really care about the 2 players. It would be nice, but, whatever. So yeah. So now let's play GoldenEye. Let's try GoldenEye. And again, I'm using the gamepad, as the Pro controller does not work in game for whatever reason. It just doesn't work. If I'm correct. Nope, it actually works in game, but it keeps kicking out. It keeps disconnecting, and I have to reconnect it. But something it doesn't work. There's a part that doesn't work on, but it throws me for a loop right now. So I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna see how the gameplay works for this N64 emulator. I don't know if you can tell, the sky is black. I'm not sure if it was black in a regular game. I'm sure it was daylight. Could have been dark. See how the far left corner? Alright, so the controls are so wonky in this one, because the control pad is, the control stick is the left thumbstick, and the C buttons, up, down, left, right, is the right analog stick, and it's in opposite ways. So, oh gosh, see, that's the sky, and I didn't. That wasn't me skill. That wasn't me shooting. I don't know where I am, and I don't know where my gun is. Who is shooting? Someone is behind me. I can tell that. We're just gonna run. I don't know how to run properly. Alright, this is not a very good demonstration in regards to how this works. I'm going backwards. and I missed everything. I have Call of Duty in my mind, so playing this game, it's not working out the same way. So we're gonna push X, Y, B, A at the same time. We're gonna load another game from the SD. This time we're gonna try Biofreaks. And we're gonna go play a game. This is the game I played on N64. It's not the greatest fighting game, but it brings back memories playing with a few friends of mine. Pretty unique. As you can see, it's already graphical glitches has already happened. And we're gonna see how this bad boy goes.
Let's rock! Battle 1, fight!
Sorry, I don't have the see that? See those glitches? They're not supposed to happen. That doesn't happen in the real game. If you guys don't understand how this game actually plays. And I'm not doing too good. And I don't know what that says. Alright, now let's try a game that nobody really plays. Like, they never really show online. Let's try some Diddy Kong Racing. And here we are. Alright, so we're in the PlayStation emulator. Again, we did the patch in order to overclock it. So we're going to look for our games. Our games are going to, again, be on our SD drive. And there's only 5 games on here. I don't really care to play the 5. So let's try with Rival School. And we're going to press... Okay, well, you guys can't see that on your side. And at least with this one, there's a frames per second. I didn't put it on the N64 side. My apologies for that. And again, this is going to be Rival School. The reason why I picked up this PlayStation emulator, I'm not a big fan of PlayStation, but I am a big fan of Capcom games, and unless you have a Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, and a PlayStation 1, then you're not going to have a lot of luck finding these. I thought I can find them on the MAME ROMs, but they don't really work as well, at least for like Rival School and some of the Marvel vs. Capcom games I thoroughly enjoy. So we're gonna go with some randoms here. Let's see if it holds up to the 60 frames per second. I'm gonna play this on the PS. I think it was PS. It has to be PS2. Although it's a PS1 game. Oh wow. I have friends who have the PlayStation, so it worked out for me. So that kept it a good 60 frames per second. Now, alright, and we are back with some Street Fighter EX. Now, not looking too good so far, boys. Okay. Wow, but not bad at all. Good 60 frames per second. So I mean, the emulator, sorry, the game does run a lot better with that patch on there. Not the Mocha one, but that signed C2W. Alright, so I wanted to test out Area 51, another arcade shooter. And the glitch on this one is pretty bad. I guess it went away. It's alright, not too bad. I mean, there's some hiccups here and there, but you know, what can you do? I'm not sure if this guy in the world. Wow. Anyways, that's I just want to. So this is Final Burn Alpha, and we're testing out Street Fighter 2. And let's go with Guile. Let's go with good old Guile. I don't want to play too much of these games. There's a bunch of different ROMs I want to show you. No. Wow. Wow. Come on. Come on. Flash kick. Alright, cool. So that's one down. This is the European version of the ROM that I got. I'm not sure why I picked it up, but whatever. Get it! Get it! Oh, come on. No, no. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Tiger knee! Alright, cool. So, that was Street Fighter Alpha 3. Alright, so this is The Simpsons. And we are playing as Marge today. No, get away from me. I don't know what that was. Alright, so as you can see, I mean, there's no frame per second counter, but you know. This one's working. And these are all on the Final Burn Alpha. There's a lot more. There's more games here available, as you can see down in the description of what games that I want to play that actually work. So there's that. Let's go. Nope. So it's playing really good. I don't have the frames per second, which kind of sucks, but can you? No! Oh, wow, this fat ass. Kick him, pin him. All right. All right. And now we are on the Capcom Play 2 for X-Men versus Street Fighter. This is one of my all-time faves. And again, we Gambit, my Lion, and Juggernaut. I love this damn game. Absolutely love it. Well, a static way. Able to find out that it's working. Damn, I've been playing all these damn Dragon Ball games. I forgot how to play. Wow, okay.
Cajun strike.
Give me yeah. Juggernaut. How do you switch? How do you switch again? I don't remember. I don't remember the switch. Okay. No! Okay. So there you have it. One thing you gotta do is when you have your hard drive, I would recommend getting the 2.5 hard drive or even SSD. Mine is a hard drive because I don't want to pay too much for the storage. But if you look here, get you a Y cable because the hard drive requires a lot more power. You're going to need to use the 2 USB slots at the back in order for the Wii U to read it. And other than that, hope this helps you guys if you decide to mod your Wii or if you decide to get another Wii U to play your games. Take care, guys.